Hey there, everybody. Welcome to my channel where we make healthy eating a delicious breeze. Today, we're talking about something near and dear to my heart. It's meal prepping, but not just any meal prepping. We're talking quick, easy, and totally craveable meals that'll make you excited to open your lunch bag. We're going to whip up 10 simple and delicious meal prep ideas that'll have you feeling your best all week long. These recipes are all about keeping things healthy, flavorful, and most importantly, easy peasy. We're talking real food, minimal ingredients, and the kind of prep that fits into even the busiest schedules. So grab your cutting boards, your favorite containers, and let's get cooking. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment to support our channel. Now let's get this meal prep party started. Okay, so before we dive into these mouth-watering recipes, let's talk about why meal prepping is such a game changer. Imagine coming home after a long, exhausting day and not having to worry about what to cook. Instead, you have a fridge full of ready-to-eat, nutritious meals that you can just heat up and enjoy. Sounds amazing, right? Listen, life gets crazy busy, right? Between work, family, social commitments, and trying to squeeze in some personal time, it can feel like there's never enough hours in the day. You're juggling work, family, maybe trying to squeeze in a workout. Sometimes the last thing you have time for is cooking a healthy meal from scratch every single night. And let's be honest, when you're tired and hungry, it's so tempting to just grab some fast food or order takeout. That's where meal prepping comes in. It's like having a personal assistant in the kitchen, making sure you have everything you need to stay on track with your healthy eating goals. It's like having a little helper in the kitchen that sets you up for success throughout the week. By planning and preparing your meals in advance, you can save so much time and stress. By taking some time on the weekend or any day that works for you to chop veggies, cook some grains, and portion out some snacks, you can create a variety of delicious and healthy meals that are ready to go whenever you need them. You're way less likely to reach for that takeout menu when you're short on time. Instead, you'll have a nutritious meal ready to go, which means you'll be eating healthier and feeling better overall. Plus, think of all the money you'll save by eating at home more. It's a win-win. Not only are you nourishing your body with wholesome foods, but you're also keeping more money in your pocket. And don't worry, meal prepping doesn't have to be boring or bland. You can get creative with your recipes and try new flavors and ingredients to keep things exciting. We're going to make sure your taste buds are just as happy as your healthy habits. So let's get started on this journey to make meal prepping your secret weapon to healthy eating. Now, let's chat about what goes into a healthy and satisfying meal. It's all about balance, baby. Just like my grandma used to say, everything in moderation. We want to make sure we're getting a good mix of nutrients to keep our bodies fueled and happy. Think of your plate like a pie chart, okay? Half of it should be filled with colorful veggies, the more variety the better. Then, about a quarter of your plate should be dedicated to lean protein, like chicken, fish, beans, or tofu. And the last quarter goes to healthy carbs like quinoa, brown rice, or sweet potatoes. And don't forget about portion control. It's easy to get carried away when you're hungry, but trust me, a little goes a long way. Using smaller plates and measuring out your portions can make a big difference. Remember, we're going for delicious and satisfying, not stuffed. All right, let's get this meal prep party started with a breakfast classic that's as easy as it gets. Overnight oats. This is one of my go-to breakfasts because it's so customizable and you can literally make it the night before. Talk about a time saver. Here's what you'll need. Old-fashioned rolled oats, none of that instant stuff. Your favorite milk or yogurt, a drizzle of honey or maple syrup for sweetness, and a sprinkle of chia seeds or flaxseed meal for extra fiber and omega-3s. Just combine everything in a jar or container, give it a good stir, and pop it in the fridge overnight. The oats will soak up all that delicious liquid and become nice and creamy. In the morning, top it with whatever you like. Fresh berries, sliced bananas, a dollop of nut butter. The possibilities are endless. Next up, we're talking lunch, and not just any lunch, but one that's going to be the highlight of your day. And what's better than a big, colorful salad that's packed with flavor and keeps you full until dinner? It's not just about the taste. It's about the vibrant colors and the variety of textures that make every bite exciting. This quinoa salad is a winner because it's super versatile. You can use whatever veggies you have on hand and switch up the dressing to keep things interesting. Plus, quinoa is a complete protein, making it a fantastic base for a hearty meal. Start by cooking a batch of quinoa according to package directions. It's quick and easy, and you can even make it ahead of time to save on prep. While that's cooling, chop up your favorite veggies. I love using bell peppers for their crunch and sweetness, cucumbers for their refreshing bite, and cherry tomatoes for a burst of juiciness. Red onion adds a nice sharpness. Anything goes. Feel free to get creative with your veggie choices. You can also add in some protein like chickpeas, which are rich in fiber and protein, black beans for a hearty texture, or even some grilled chicken or tofu if you're looking for something more substantial. These additions make your salad not just a side dish, but a complete meal. For the dressing, I like to keep it light and fresh with a simple lemon vinaigrette or a tahini dressing. These dressings add a zesty and creamy element that ties all the ingredients together. Just whisk together some olive oil, which is a great source of healthy fats, lemon juice for that tangy kick, and garlic for a bit of spice and depth of flavor. And don't forget your favorite herbs and spices. Fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro can really elevate the taste, while spices like cumin or paprika add a nice warmth. Toss everything together and voila! You've got a salad that's not only delicious but also packed with nutrients. You've got yourself a delicious and nutritious lunch that's ready to go. Perfect for meal prep, this salad can be stored in the fridge and enjoyed throughout the week. Bon appetit! Alright, for those of you who love a good old-fashioned meal prep classic, this one's for you. Grilled chicken with steamed broccoli and brown rice. It's simple, it's satisfying, and it's packed with protein and nutrients. Start by grilling up a few chicken breasts. I like to season mine with just salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder for a touch of flavor. While the chicken is grilling, steam some broccoli florets until they're tender crisp. And for the rice, just cook it according to package directions. Once everything is cooked, let it cool completely before portioning it out into containers. This is a great meal prep option for those who like to keep things simple and don't mind eating the same thing a couple of days in a row. Let's spice things up with a flavor-packed veggie stir fry that's sure to wake up your taste buds. This dish is not only vibrant and colorful, but also packed with nutrients and flavors that will leave you craving for more. This recipe is a great way to use up any leftover veggies you have in the fridge. Whether it's bell peppers, zucchini, or even some leafy greens, they all work wonderfully in this stir fry. And it's a delicious way to get your protein fix with some tofu. Tofu is a fantastic source of plant-based protein, and it absorbs flavors beautifully. Start by pressing your tofu to remove any excess moisture. This step is crucial as it helps the tofu to become crispy when cooked. This will help it crisp up nicely in the pan. You want those golden brown edges that add a delightful texture to the dish. Then, chop up your favorite veggies. I love using broccoli, which adds a nice crunch and is packed with vitamins. Carrots, which bring a natural sweetness, and snap peas, which add a fresh, crisp texture. Mushrooms, which have a meaty texture and rich flavor. And onions, which add a subtle sweetness and depth to the stir fry. For the sauce, we're going with a simple but flavorful soy ginger sauce. This sauce is the heart of the dish, bringing all the ingredients together. Just whisk together some soy sauce, which adds a savory umami flavor. Honey, which balances the saltiness with a touch of sweetness, and rice vinegar, which adds a tangy note. Ginger, which brings a warm, spicy kick, and garlic, which adds a robust, aromatic flavor. Heat some oil in a large skillet or wok. Make sure the oil is hot before adding your ingredients to ensure they cook evenly. And stir-fry your veggies until they're tender crisp. This means they should be cooked but still have a bit of bite to them. Add in your tofu and cook until it's heated through. The tofu will soak up the flavors of the sauce and the vegetables. Pour in your sauce and let it simmer for a few minutes until it thickens up. This will coat the veggies and tofu beautifully, making every bite delicious. Serve over brown rice or quinoa for a complete and satisfying meal. These grains add a hearty base that complements the stir-fry perfectly. Need a quick and easy snack or breakfast on the go? Look no further than this protein-packed Greek yogurt parfait. It's the perfect combination of sweet and creamy, and it's a great way to start your day or refuel after a workout. Layer Greek yogurt, granola, and your favorite fruits in a jar or container. I love using berries, sliced bananas, or even a drizzle of honey for extra sweetness. You can also add in some nuts or seeds for a little crunch. This is a great meal prep option for those who are always on the go and need something quick and easy to grab and go. Who doesn't love a big bowl of pasta? This recipe lightens up a classic comfort food by using whole grain pasta and lean ground turkey. It's a hearty and satisfying meal that's perfect for meal prepping. Cook your pasta according to package directions. While that's cooking, brown some ground turkey in a skillet. Add in your favorite marinara sauce and let it simmer for a few minutes to allow the flavors to meld. Once the pasta is cooked, drain it and add it to the skillet with the sauce. Toss to combine and serve with a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese if desired. Let's elevate our meal prep game with this elegant and easy-baked salmon with asparagus and sweet potato. It's a delicious and nutritious meal that's perfect for a fancy lunch or a quick weeknight dinner. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Place salmon fillets on the prepared baking sheet. Drizzle with olive oil and season with salt, pepper, and your favorite herbs and spices. Roast in the preheated oven for 12 to 15 minutes, or until the salmon is cooked through. While the salmon is baking, toss asparagus spears and diced sweet potatoes with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Spread them out on a separate baking sheet, and roast alongside the salmon for the last 10 to 12 minutes of cooking time. And last but not least, let's wrap things up with these fun and flavorful hummus and veggie wraps. They're a great lunchbox staple that's perfect for kids and adults alike. Spread hummus on whole wheat tortillas. Top with your favorite veggies. I love using shredded carrots, cucumbers, bell peppers, and spinach. You can also add in some sprouts or avocado for extra flavor and nutrition. Roll up the tortillas tightly and slice them in half. These wraps are best eaten the same day, but you can store them in the fridge for a day or two. There you have it, folks. 10 easy and delicious meal prep ideas that'll make healthy eating a breeze. Remember, meal prepping is all about setting yourself up for success. By taking some time to plan and prep your meals in advance, you'll be less likely to reach for unhealthy options when you're short on time. So what are you waiting for? Get in that kitchen and start prepping. And don't forget to have fun with it. Get creative with your recipes, try new ingredients, and make it your own. Thanks for joining me on this meal prep adventure. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below letting me know which recipe you're most excited to try. Until next time, happy cooking!